And it started off well, certainly for Carlos Checa. He didn't get the best of starts. In fact, he went backwards off the start. Bayliss was the man forward. Biaggi somehow going from nowhere and into the first corner, tipped the two-time world champion. In close pursuit were Haga, somebody else going off into the dirt there for a moment, but getting back out on track. And the first casualty ended up being Max Biaggi. He went grass tracking, went for a hike in the mountains for a bit, but came back. And look, he was up to third place at the time. It could have been so different for Biaggi. He was fighting with Carlos Checa at the time. There was the moment. Off he went. Held it all together and got back on track, but down in 16th position and fighting all the way through to points. Troy Corser moved his way through, started to catch the battle. Carlos Checa pushed Bayliss out of the way as Neukirchner continued to lead at the front. Three-way battle early on, became a four-way battle when Corser joined them. Haga held on for as long as he could, but then he too got into trouble. But the first man to get in real trouble was the big man, Bayliss. Here it is. Boom. At 130 miles an hour. That little gap allowed Checa through, and this created another bigger gap, and luckily there was a gap enough just for Schmerz to get through. Haga with a broken collarbone. But that was the big move of the day. Corser into first attitude, had all the attitude needed to get through, and that delighted his team. And then Fabrizio did the same thing a couple of laps later. But it was all Carlos Checa.